So Treasure Island has always been my favorite pirate story, and I think for a lot of people, when they think about pirates, it comes back to what Treasure Island gave them and spawned for a lot of people. Lots of other pirate shows kind of spiraled off of what Treasure Island gave people through Robert Louis Stevenson. For me, I grew up with it. There's various different versions. I definitely have a favorite version, which this does not follow because we went for a much more serious tone with it. What we really went for is to keep the main storyline intact, but really dive into who is Jim Hawkins as a young man trying to grow into being a man and learning how to control his own destiny and what does he want from life. And he doesn't start with a father figure, he has a mother, and then these other father figures come into his life, and Jim has to sort through all of this. And one of the changes that we made to somewhat modernize it is that in the book you have one female, and that's Jim's mother. And we wanted to include and give tribute to all the women through history who participated in history, but also participated as buccaneers and pirates that aren't often mentioned. So there are quite a number of female sailors, pirates, and some of the best fighters and most ruthless people on stage are the females. So this is the first show that I've written with Jared. We both got identical copies of the book so that we could trade notes back and forth. Highlighted, marked areas, marked where I wanted the plot to go, scored the outside and divided it into scenes, even switching some chapters around. And it was a process to then flesh out the story and then make the connections and make that adaptation. But we started with a bare bone plot directly from the book.